Hello, my friends. Chris Mason here. So I've been going down memory lane the last few weeks, transferring a lot of my old home movies. I shouldn't say a lot, all of my home movies that I shot back in the 70s and early 80s. And a lot of those family films that my dad shot in the 60s. But anyway, I did a Star Wars spoof epic called Warp. Had to be summer of 1979, maybe 1980. I'm not quite sure of the exact date, but it was all shot on Super 8, and I think it was 3 reels long. So we shot 3 reels, and it was at a point where I had a moviola and I could edit, so I could clip and snip and tape things together. This was one of the last films that I made, Super 8 films, partially because on the very first screening of it, I had all my brothers and the friends who were in the movie set up in the living room, watched it on the projector, and as the film was going through, we're all having a good time watching it. And about the halfway mark of the movie, the projector started eating the film and grinding all the sprocket holes, unbeknownst to me. Basically, the film was ruined. We got one screening out of it. And the only thing left was like the first half of the movie. The second half of the movie looks like this. This is it. But anyway, last night I transferred it, and I tightened up some of the edits, and I added some music and some graphics. So here it is. This is my Star Wars spoof Warp from 1979, 1980. So enjoy. Hello, my friends. Chris Mason here. Thanks for sticking around after the video. I just wanted to make a little post about the ships in Warp. Originally, when I built them in 1979, I used a van and a Corvette, a van for the good guys, a Corvette for the bad guys, and various parts from other models. After I uploaded this video and did the recut, I thought it would be fun to recreate those models, but as if I were building them today, so they wouldn't be exact replicas of what I built in 1979. Those models are long gone, but I thought it would be fun. Anyway, so here's the van model that I recently built. So it's a van model, and the original 79 van model had the nacelles from the original series Enterprise. That's with the round nacelles. And I had the retrofit nacelle engines from the motion picture Enterprise. So I thought it was fitting that I would use those in this updated version. And there's a lot of greebles on here. The bottom's all detailed. There's some engine parts from a jet on there, and I don't know. It was just fun to build it. The exercise was, what would I do if I were building it today on the cheap? And I did pick up vintage. It was a vintage van. I think it's called the Foxy Box van. I picked this up on Amazon, and it's similar to the one I built in 79, but a little different in style, which is fine. So I did that. And the Corvette, my original Corvette that I built in 79, was a model, and I used a lot of X-Wing parts from the Star Wars X-Wing model. And in this case, I've got some parts from a Batman toy. I've got a cockpit from a Batwing. These are little bottles that you get that were like little vinegar bottles, and a lot of other greebles and greeblies on the bottom. These are the wings from a jet, and again, not building it exactly like I did in 1979. This is the 2025 version, and this is the Corvette custom kit. This I thought it was kind of neat. Had a really good look to it. And then I also picked up on Amazon. I picked up this jet fighter, sort of a modern day jet fighter, because I had used parts from a jet fighter when I built them originally. And anyway, the ultimate goal was to create a mock-up movie poster for Warp, and these are the scratch-built models that I built for that poster. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the film. Looking back at my Super 8 film from 1979, Warp.